letting you down. With Snapdragon, get a PC that performs up to 90% faster than others when unplugged.
Let's kick off the new year at Southern 441 Toyota. Lease a new 2026 Camry, Tacoma, Prius, or BZ for only $199 a month at Southern 441 Toyota. Your new lucky number.
Put my body on a pedestal. Celebrate it. Marvel at it. Glorify it. Its power. Its strength.
Chat, what up?
Body your full attention. See it. Appreciate it. Understand it. And then you'll see what
Can y'all hear me?
you do with it.
Let me get a W in the chat, you can hear me. Long time it's been. Sorry for the non-attendance on live. I just been a little bit discouraged about going live due to just not knowing what I want to really shoot and talk to you guys about. Certain things that's been going on. About life and whatnot. I can't tell if y'all are on. I see you.
You see me?
I see you.
I packed the stuff up.
It's packed?
Yeah, in the garbage bag.
Okay.
You can carry it for me.
So right now we're going through a cleaning cycle with our clothes. We're donating it to Goodwill, the stuff that we don't want, just to relieve our drawers from all the other stuff that we don't need. Desolate. But chat, what's been going on, chat? W's in the chat. You show love, you showing love all over the world. That's what it's about. W's in the chat. W's in the chat if you're in the gym. Getting work in every day. W's in the chat if you care about your health. W's in the chat if you love your girl. W's in the chat if you love the world and everything in it.
I know, food.
You didn't order it? Get the.
Oh my god, my back is fucked.
Yeah, you've been up. So, my girl was telling me today, what is that? Indiana University. Do they have a game today? I don't think they got a game. My girl was telling me today about if you abort your child, that you are sentenced to death. And I find that so absurd that they can do something like that.
They proposed a bill, it didn't pass yet.
Oh. It's crazy. I just think that makes no sense to want to kill somebody just because you want to abort something that's not even born yet. I don't find that a bad thing to abort a child because it's not even born yet. And you shouldn't have to die just because you don't want to take care of a child in 9 months. It's not.
Tennessee, they're trying to do it.
People in Tennessee, well, the governor in Tennessee.
I don't think it's the governor. I think it's like a congressman.
Congress, wherever y'all at, whoever's trying to pass this bill should not even see the day of light. Makes no sense. Like, you gonna kill someone just because we abort something that's not even alive? It's not even 10 pounds yet. Come on, man. Makes no sense. This world is just weird, man. We live in a weird world. It's just weird activities. I just feel like, they're doing all this extra stuff to cover up, what's really been happening around this world with the child trafficking and all this other whatnot, with Jeffrey Epstein and the island, and it's nonsense, man. It's just crazy, it's just, they don't want that to shine, they don't want that to be the light of the world, with the dirt that they're in. And I get it, these white men, they all weird, with weird fetishes, and they try anything to cover it up. Try to do anything to cover it up. Work with anybody, CIA, FBI, just to cover up they mess. Best believe it's real. It's a real thing, man. These movies that we're seeing with all these craziness going on, it's real life, man. It's just showing you in the movie world.
Do you remember what the pizza's called that we usually get? Is it just large cheese pizza? Is that the one we get? I think so, right?
I can't remember.
Pretty sure it's
Yeah, it is a large cheese, yeah. I hope it's better this time.
It's like, I don't like the crust of it.
It's like so dry.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be the same.
Randomly wet tomato, less cheese. Chad, we're about to order Cecilia's pizza, Cecilia's oven. You ever ate there? Put a W in the chat if you ate at Cecilia's oven.
Are you calling it Cecilia?
Isn't it Sicilia's?
Sicilian.
Sicilian?
Like Sicily?
Like Sicilia's oven.
Like that part of Italy?
Yeah, Sicily.
Sicilian oven.
My fault, Sicilian's oven.
I just am excited for this salad.
For what?
The salad.
Yeah. Look at this guy.
I wish I could add shrimp to the salad or something. What's he getting over there?
I don't know. It's funny.
You know what? He's like fat, but he still climbs up the thing in the other room.
What thing?
His tower thing.
What
He
do you
still
mean?
runs like a crazy man, jumps on that thing like he's.
Who's boy?
I know, but
not weak.
he seems out of shape though.
So,
But he still can run down.
damn right. That boy be running
I want to know what
nonstop
happened
through
to
the house.
Mine's tooth.
So our cat literally chipped his saber tooth on the side,
And now it's just a little like stub there.
and now it's a stub in the tooth. We don't know how
He's
he
got to be
chipped
in
it
pain.
off.
Whenever that happened, that had to hurt.
Yeah, but I don't know. These cats just be eating anything, biting on anything. Who knows? He could have been biting on his. Could have been biting on this.
I know it
I
could've
don't even
been-
know. He could have been biting on this right here. Chipped his tooth.
I definitely want.
Just popped out of nowhere.
I definitely need to take the fat burner pill after this.
Yeah.
So,
You haven't taken it today yet?
no.
I'll probably take the CJC today.
You want to give me some?
Yeah, we can both take it, and we can start taking it today.
So it's $52.
The food?
Yeah.
Good Lord. All right, so chat. I feel like, you know, parenthood should be planned. You know, people frivolously love to fornicate and you know, it's just a natural thing that, you know, we do in this world. You know, we shouldn't be, you know, damned for aborting something that, you know, we didn't plan for. I feel like parenthood should be planned, and if you choose to have an abortion, that's your choice. You know, I'm pro-abortion. Like,
Say pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice, but still, it's still pro-abortion. What's the difference?
Because like nobody's pro-abort, like nobody wants to do that. It's a hard decision.
I want to do
It's a
that.
hard
If I don't
decision.
want a child right now, I'm
But
about
it's
getting
still
an abortion.
It's a hard. First of all, it's the woman's choice, but it's a hard
What do
decision.
you mean? It's both people. What
It's
if
a
the
hard-
girl wants the guy's choice? Do you want?
Well, the girl is obviously
So
the end decision maker since it's inside
She's
her
choosing
body.
whether or not she wants the man to, if he wants to keep it or not.
But nobody like wants to do it. It's a hard choice to make. So
Not really. You got other plans right now. Not trying to have any kids. You choose what you want. Choose how you want to see your future.
stop
Yeah.
saying no. It's a hard choice for many people, for a vast
Not
majority.
for everybody though.
So
babe.
it
it
doesn't
isn't.
mean that it's something that they do frivolously.
Still, they're not ready for kids.
But it's
It's
their decision.
not a hard choice.
It's not the government's decision.
It has nothing to do with your choice. But I don't know, man. Listen, parenthood should be planned. Like I said, everything should be planned, you know, because a baby is a bill, and you got to be ready to face that bill. So spray at your own will and talk about it before having unprotected sex. Speaking of unprotected sex, if you're gonna be having it, you should be talking about getting tested. You wanna make sure that your significant is tested and you're not out here, she's not out here spreading out whatever STDs. They say Florida is the top STD state in the USA. I find that hard to believe. I feel like Vegas is. There's a lot of shit going around in Vegas. I feel like people want to talk down on Florida because Florida's just a lit city. Florida's just, it's always right. I feel like Florida's a disease
I feel like
STD
it's
state.
because of tourists.
Yeah, it's definitely because of tourists. That's exactly what I was about to say.
$6.
I'm live right now.
Oh shit.
Why can't I? Hold on. That's what I'm saying, chat. That's exactly what I'm saying. Damn, I didn't even read all these comments on here. Chat, 1 second, chat. You said how much, babe?
Like $7. Okay.
I got 7 exactly. But then I got 100 left. But I have 7 exact. That's funny.
Shouldn't have taken all the money out of this account. But
Chat, 1 second, chat. Who said I look like ASAP? I always thought I looked like ASAP Rocky, bro. That is funny that you say. Somebody say your girlfriend's so beautiful. Smash everything.
What was the second part?
Huh?
What was the second part of what you said? After beautiful, what'd you say?
I can't remember. I gotta read that chat.
Well, thank you.
She said thank you, chat.
Okay, it's working.
What is your favorite unemployed black activity to do on the weekend? Favorite unemployed black activity thing to do on the weekend is
Why unemployed?
unemployed because you're not working on the weekends, I guess. I
That's
guess
not what unemployed
you're just not working at all.
is. So what's your favorite activity?
My favorite activity is to go play basketball. That's one. Two is to roller skate, even though we haven't roller skated in a while. Three, I'd say go to the beach and hang out at the beach and drink and chill and eat. Probably my favorite activities. I just feel like doing that, you can catch a lot of vibes on the beach. You meet nice people from different places around the world, in Florida, so we like to hang out by the beach. The other day we went to Nikki Beach in South Beach. I think I told you guys this story about this random guy who literally was like watching me. Him and his girl was watching us, and then he asked me, damn, why are you so massive? He was like, why am I so big? And I'm sure that was something his girlfriend asked him to say to me, and to find out what's going on, who I am. But I find it funny, that people like to, look at me in a sexual way as a sex symbol. I consider myself a sex symbol. I know I'm a sex symbol. I walk around, motherfuckers look at me like, sex, sex, sex. Today I was working out, right? And I just, when you wear gray pants is always showing some print. My print was showing like a motherfucker. You know how much people was looking at me today? I was like, damn, I wore the wrong pants
Where, at the
today.
gym?
Yeah, in the gym.
But you have the compression on.
Still, man, you can see a bulge just bulging out.
You wonder why this shit is like demonetized, but
Why? What did I say? I can't say bulge. What does
No.
bulge mean?
that's not what I was saying.
What?
Just in
It's
general.
grown-ups. Kids, they don't know what bulge mean.
That's not what I was talking about.
I feel like YouTube is very like, let me not say nothing for YouTube to be like, no money for you.
I feel like they pick and choose what they learn.
What do I do for work? I train kids. I train them in the gym. Teach them how to be a good basketball player, develop their skills. It's a pretty lucrative job, because a lot of parents, they see me, they automatically want their kids to play basketball. Just the other day, I was at Publix, and a random woman and her child wanted to take a picture with me because I was just tall, and then she asked me if I was in the NBA. I said, yeah, I'm in the NBA. She said, "Oh yeah, what team?" I said, "The Miami Heat, baby." She was like, "Ooh." And then her child was like, "Can we take a picture?" Come on, man. Some little boy and some woman inside Publix the other day.
Why would you say that?
Why can't I?
Why say it? You shouldn't say they need at least.
I know, but let me tell you the end of the story, right? So after I told them, right, they was like, "Oh, you play for the Heat?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Oh, what number?" I said 4. They're like, "Wow, cool." So as I go to the register to check out, right, they come back to me and then they show me a picture. It said, "Is this you?" It was Victor Oladipo. He was number 4. I was like, no, I played way before that. I played way before. They're like, "Oh, okay." Bro, I never played in the NBA, bro. They thought I was Victor Oladipo. I could have said yeah, and they would have believed me, bro. They would never have known. Could have said yeah, because me and Victor, we literally had the same injury and everything, you know? So I could have got away with that one. I could have gotten away with that one. That was actually funny that they came back to me asking me if this was me or not. You know, these people was not playing about seeing if I was in the NBA. What?
So corny.
You said what?
I said you shouldn't say that.
I don't care. Hey, dork, I'm out here throwing 80-yard bonds in the NFL like a varsity player while you still reading the playbook. Hit the weight room, champs. What you talking about, Willis? You're like the predator. It is as bad as people make it. When I was in 2nd grade, my 5'10" grandma picked me up from school. A kid on the stairs said, "Wow, lady, do you..." What? What are you talking about, bro? They just asked her, did she play basketball because she was 5'10"? I guess, you know, that's tall for a girl. It's definitely tall. You know, I just find it hilarious, you know, how I felt like if I was to go to a place like Sweden or like Czech Republic, people would like go fucking nuts out there if they saw me because, you know, they don't see a lot of black, tall people out there, so they would go nuts out there. I remember when I lived in Peru, I literally walked down the street and everybody was just so amazed to see me. Everybody wanted to say hi to me. Everybody on their block, you know, working, you know, on the streets. People honking their horns when they see me. It's like they ain't never see a black man. One time, this woman and her daughter was walking and the woman literally tried to put me down with her daughter. And I'm like, damn, that's how they doing it out here? Like, they giving their daughters away like that? Crazy. That is some crazy stuff, man. Peru is wild. I was in Peru and where else? Yeah, I was in Peru where I was hanging out. Peru's a big vibe. I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. Let's see the lady. You look like someone Diddy would want to party with. Funny story. I'm gonna tell you a true story. Me and Diddy, we share the same birthday. Listen, I didn't know about, you know, Diddy parties and all white parties and whatnot, what he got going on. Diddy, me and him are Scorpios, and I feel like we kind of act alike. Like, we really be like vamping type. Like, it's real, bro. Me and Diddy share the same birthday.
Why would you say you act alike?
Well, we kind of act like how we party. We party hard.
Well,
Like,
you know he's gay, right?
I'm not gay. I didn't say we act
And he's a
like
woman
him.
abuser, so you want to act like him?
I'm talking
Shouldn't promote
about the party wise. Like,
Well, you should specify.
I know. Not everything me and Diddy is similar. I just understand that. I'm telling you, like, how we party. Me and him party hard. You know, he loves to party. I think that's just the Scorpio in us. You know, we just love to party. Scorpios are big party goers. What's your zodiac sign, chat? Let me see your zodiac sign. Dirk's cousin, Mert. I am reading the chat. Hold on, slow down. Would I ever eat it? What? Bro, what? Shout out to Scotland. W's in the chat for Scotland. Lil Durk with doo-doo braids, with doo-doo locks. Hey, listen, man. I'm proud of my locks. Proud of my doo-doo locks, man. Can't nobody tell me nothing, man. Let me tell you something. My hair grow up like a tree, man. Black people's hair grow like trees. Because, you know, we got powerful beings in us. So our hairs grow like a tree. Know about your history, man. You'll understand why we appreciate ourselves so much, man. My homie, my sister's ex-boyfriend, his name was, I can't remember the dog's name. He put me on this documentary called Hidden Colors. Do any of y'all know about the documentary called Hidden Colors? It is a very, very strong documentary. It's a real documentary. It's about Black people and what they don't tell you about us. Babe, you ordered food? Okay, I'll go get it for you. I will get it at halftime.
How long
Is that a pog? Be real, yes, she's a pog, bro. Grouper, nah, bro. What does that mean, grouper, nah? I have Shaquille O'Neal hands with that cat. Hey, why do I need to get my ego checked, bro? What did I do? I ain't do anything egotistic. Why are you guys being jerks on the chat, bro? This is my little baby. You know, cats can sense energy. They can sense positive energy. 2 of the cats in here adore me, right? But the other 2 are freaking petrified. Me, damn, man, I'm gonna turn the laptop on so I can read the chat closer. Where's the laptop?
You're filming with the
iPad, and I'm reading.
So move your phone closer.
No, but
Why don't you hold your phone in your
they're
hand?
gonna see it, cause I want them to see it. But I don't want to look down all the time. That's cool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, listen. Before I started in the industry, I was a basketball player. I moved around the world playing basketball. My job was hooping. Either I'm playing it or I'm teaching it to some kids somewhere at Aventura. And, you know, basketball has taken me all over the world. I was able to see the world before my family. Well, my family we always saw the world, but we didn't go much places when I was young. I just remember going to Canada, and that was probably the furthest I've ever been around the world. But, ooh, that gotta hurt. But, you know, I'm grateful, you know, to be my height, to be tall, because it's taken me a lot of places, opened a lot of doors for me. You know, my mom seen a lot in me growing up as a kid, you know. I don't know what it was, man. She just didn't want to see me in the streets being a vagabond. As we say in Creole, vagabond means a bum, a thief, someone who robs and steals. You know, she didn't want that, you know. And that was literally where I was going, because when I was in middle school, every day at the gas station or the convenience store, I'm robbing some chips, or I'm robbing some Capri Suns, or I'm robbing some Star Crunches or oatmeal cream pie. I robbed anything. Lollipop, blow pops. I was a badass jit. My big ass about to break the chair. That shit squeaking like a motherfucker, bro. I need a new chair, bro. I'm sorry y'all hear that thing creaking like that. Come here. But I am from Dade County, 305, Little Haiti. Born and raised in Little Haiti, bro. Born and raised in Miami. Um, you know, a lot of people always want to come to Miami, and I'm happy to say I'm from this city where everybody want to be at. And, you know, it's no secret. I'm from Dade County. Shout out to North Miami. Shout out to Cool and Dre. A lot of niggas don't know who Cool and Dre is, bro. Cool and Dre, they literally ran the rap industry here in Miami. And they had shit cracking. Niggas in Miami will fuck with Cool and Dre because Cool and Dre made beats. Cool and Dre worked with Circle House. Cool and Dre worked with Flo Rida. And them boys had shit cracking. You understand me? It's a big boy right there. Okay, Joe. You gotta finish, gang. Chat, what up, chat? Blessings, you guys are here. W the chat if you were tuned in the chat, man. Listen, like I said, I was getting discouraged, man. Not coming on YouTube and going live, man. I just felt like, I don't know, I felt like I don't really got it like that. I was streaming on live, gaming, right? And some dude was like, bro, you got nobody on your chat. He was literally making me feel bad. But I was like, you know what? Don't listen to the haters, bro. Don't listen to the naysayers, bro. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Keep talking your shit. You know? And focus on, you know what the fans want to hear, man. Focus on, spreading the word, man, honestly. I'm a big believer in God. How many God-fearing people are in this chat right now? You know, I grew up wanting a lot. I grew up, my eyes was open as a jit. I wanted to do everything as a jit. I seen things, I wanted to do it. Anything I see it, I wanted to do it. And you know, there was nothing better back then than being white. Yeah, because I just felt like white people, they had everything already and black people didn't. Because obviously where we grow up at, we see it, but we can't have it. But you see all these other people with it, and you wonder how come they got it. Well, it's because it's family, inheritance just brought down from family. Their business, whatever they got, it's just brought down from family from the next, generation. So
it's not true of everybody though.
Certain people get lucky. I had a next door neighbor who won the lottery, right? He won the lottery. And they bought a new house. They end up dying because their house burned down. They had gates in their house. Their mom made a mistake, locked them in the gate. They couldn't get out. And they ended up burning from the oven. The oven burnt up. One of them survived. Dwight passed away. He died. Dwight was one of my best friends. His sister and his little brother died. And his mom died. And they won the lottery. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I felt like shit like that, when you see it, you be like, damn, what if they never would have won the lottery? They wouldn't have been dead. But it's like God, man. God show you like money ain't everything. God show you if you're not careful at all times, God take that away from you. And they didn't deserve to die. They was amazing people. Like, I would never forget Dwight. Dwight was like one of my homies. Everybody would treat Dwight mean. I never treated Dwight mean. Dwight was my dog. He never gave me money, but I knew they won the lottery though. And I heard on the news that he died. Showed a picture and everything, but his brother survived. Mud hut builder. What does that mean? But I don't believe karma. Karma? Nah. Yeah, man, they was locked in the gate, bro. This shit's on the news, man. This shit's on the news, bro. Miami, Florida. If you Google family won the lottery, burned in their house back in 1999. I mean, I want to say, yeah, probably 99, because 2000, I definitely was in Gratney Elementary in 5th grade, and they definitely was out of the neighborhood by then. They was gone. Y'all can Google it if y'all want to. His name was Dwight. Family in Miami. Just put family in Miami, Dwight, burned million lottery. It'll pop up. Sad, man, sad. You know, I feel like karma's real. Karma's definitely real. I feel like I'm still going through a bad spirit over me, but I'm like safe with mine because I know, you know, my past wasn't the best past ever. So it's like I'm going through certain things. But it's like if I want things to be better, I know what I gotta do. And I'm gonna do it. You know, it's just, I feel like I ain't ready yet. You know, it's a huge step, man. It's a huge thing, and it's a real thing. I believe it's very real. It's crazy, bro. It's so crazy how crazy our spirits is around us, protecting us and not protecting us. No, this is not AA meeting, bro. This is just me talking about my life trauma experience, bro. This is not Narcotics Anonymous. Bro, y'all are crazy, bro. I'm just telling y'all something real, bro. I grew up in a real freaking time. I grew up in a real time where it was really like gutter, bro. It was so gutter, bro, and it was so fast too. You know, especially if you're not, you know, not keeping track, and if you're not really like owning your path. You know, I didn't really own my path, but I spoke my path into existence, and you know, there's certain things that I wanted, you know, and I feel like that's how life is. A lot of people do it that way. They see things that they want in life, they vision it, and they go get it, bro. Like, that's how life is, bro. No question about it. Sorry about the creaking. I know it's annoying. It is very annoying, and I will get a better
Put a satin chair right here.
I know, but I like this chair. Comfortable. Oh, how far out? You think the food's ready? How long you think the food? Should be ready, right? Should definitely be ready. Chat, I'm like in limbo right now with life. The only thing that keeps me sane most of the time is my girl in the gym. You know, right now it's basketball season, so I'm, you know, focusing on getting in these kids, training them, speaking to the parents about, you know, putting them in my development training camp. And, you know, just teaching them, you know, how to really get a bucket, you know, how to really play big. You know, that was my thing growing up. I played really big. I was always an enforcer. I love dunking the ball. My vertical leap was 46 inches. You know, I really got up, so. You know, I'm also thinking about just, you know, going out collabing with people. I want to collab with people and just sit down and talk and just see their point of views and stuff. And I feel like that's a good way to get content and to build up views and, you know, just hearing you guys, you know, point of views and what I'm going through and who I'm with. You know, to get good content in. I think that's what it's about. W's in the chat for everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the chat, bro. Is Medusa a camera shy person? No, she is not. She's just come here, baby. Baby, come here. Come here, girl.
I'm doing something.
Cause I'm about to get up and go.
I know. Why are you waiting this long? The food's gonna be cold.
Come, I want to see you. They hungry?
Here.
All right, here's Medusa, guys. Listen, literally, we're about.
Come here, girl.
Hold on, chat. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to blow it up. So, chat.
Why can't you see the chat in there?
I don't know why does it pop up right there. So, chat, we've been together for 3.5 years. We got a handshake.
Click on the live chat. That's not a handshake.
Mm,
That's how we started?
yeah.
No, it's like this. Give
Hold
me
on,
your
bro.
hand.
Hold on.
That's not it. We never did it like that. Why doesn't the chat work?
But why does it? I don't want it like that.
Because you want to be able to see the screen.
Yeah, why isn't it popping up? You're not a king. She got hips. You ever snowboard? I never snowboarded, but I sandboarded though. Hey, Luis. Trust me, bro. I'm the king, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
We started it like this. So. Just like that. That's how it started. Oh yeah, right. There was a this, but I don't remember. Is that first? I think it's this. Yeah.
Ooh.
So you're gonna go now?
Yeah. Chat.
I'm trying to show the height difference.
Yeah. Look at the height difference.
Your face isn't even in the frame.
You gotta get like in front.
I know. The iPad's too low.
Chat, look at the height difference. Yeah, look up at me. Pay attention.
Look at her. Cover.
Alright, chat. There you go.
Are you scared?
That's a scary one right there. She don't want that. She don't want me to touch her. She'll never want me to see her. Come on. She scratching you?
No.
You see her?
So I want to watch that show though.
Alright, chat. I'm about to go get some food. We about to go watch Paradise. I'll get back on
You
later on
remember what
tonight.
show it is?
I don't remember that show.
Okay, well you'll see.
Have you guys ever heard about Paradise? I've never heard of Paradise. Well, I gotta watch it again to know what it is. Oh!
Actually, this was the cover picture on it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now. That boy stabbed right on his chest. All right, chat.
Ready to eat? Come on.
Damn, son. She driving a wagon. Listen, I know this for a fact. I know that God favors people who are in a relationship. God favors people who swears a vow that they keep with their significant other and they don't break that vow. And that vow is never to cheat, never to lie. I've done wrong already, and I told her that I was sorry, and she's met me in a time where I was rolling. I have really had a lot going on. So, to stop cold turkey and what I was doing was really hard. And this is something I want to talk to you guys about because, it's eating me alive because, of what can be made out of what I do. But who's Ray, bro? I don't know any Ray that does lineups or tapes. Barbara, bro.
You want me to go with you?
Yeah, if you want.
Let's go. The food's gonna be so cold.
All right, guys, I'll be back. We'll get back on chat. All right, I love you guys for tuning in, man. It's been love, bro. Never change who you are. All right, always. We gotta go get our food. We ordered the food. I'll be back.
Oh God, now they're getting scared.
What?
Cats are getting scared that you're out.
Damn.